Cristiano Ronaldo and the story of the teacher who insulted his parents. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, a name now known worldwide as one of the greatest footballers of all time, had a challenging childhood. Behind the incredible success he has achieved, from winning the Ballon d'Or to setting records in the world's biggest leagues, lies a journey full of twists and turns. One of the most talked about chapters in his life story is his experience with a teacher who once insulted his family, a moment that shaped Ronaldo's determination to prove that he was greater than the insults he received. The story begins in Madeira, the small island where Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985. As the youngest of four children, Ronaldo grew up in a simple family. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a municipal janitor and equipment officer at an amateur football club, while his mother, Maria Dolores, was a cook. Their lives are far from luxurious. They live in modest little houses, and often they have to struggle to make ends meet. However, little Ronaldo is a passionate child and dreams big. From an early age, he showed an incredible interest in football. He often played in the streets with his friends, using makeshift balls, sometimes even just rolled up socks. However, in such a harsh environment, Ronaldo often faced ridicule from other children who mocked his family for their poverty. Ronaldo began attending a local primary school in Funchal, Madeira. Despite his great passion on the football field, he did not really stand out in school. His grades were mediocre, and he often focused more on football than lessons. In the view of his teachers, Ronaldo was a naughty and unruly child. One of the teachers at the school, known for his tough demeanor, apparently disliked Ronaldo. The teacher often scolded Ronaldo for his indiscipline in class. But the peak of tension came when the teacher blatantly insulted Ronaldo's family in front of the class. One day when Ronaldo was late for class because he had finished playing football outside, the teacher said mockingly, "What are you thinking, Ronaldo? Do you think football can make you rich? Your father was just a gardener, and your mother was a cook. You will never be anything." Those words pierced Ronaldo's heart. He was not only ashamed, but also angry. He felt that his teacher had no right to insult his family, who had always worked hard despite living in limitations. Young Ronaldo could not restrain his emotions. He stood up from his seat and said in a trembling voice, "Don't ever talk like that about my family. They are the ones who work hard, and I will prove that I can be something big." After the incident, Ronaldo was punished for being disrespectful to his teacher. But in his heart, Ronaldo harbored an ever stronger determination. He vowed that he would prove to the world, especially to the teacher, that he was able to achieve success despite coming from a simple family. That determination is the fuel for Ronaldo to work harder on the football field. At the age of 12, he decided to leave Madeira and move to Lisbon to join the Academy of Sporting CP, one of the biggest clubs in Portugal. This decision was not an easy one for Ronaldo and his family. He must separate from his family and face a new life in a stressful big city. However, Ronaldo never forgot the words of his teacher. Whenever he feels tired or wants to give up, he remembers the insult. "You will never be anything." The words rang in his ears, but instead of knocking him down, they became his biggest motivation. Ronaldo worked hard at the Sporting CP Academy. He was often the first to arrive on the training ground and the last to return home. His dedication and exceptional work ethic began to attract the attention of the coach and his colleagues. He has a natural talent, but what stands out more is his determination to keep improving. At the age of 16, Ronaldo made his debut for Sporting CP's first team, becoming one of the youngest players to do so. From there, his career took off quickly. His outstanding performances on the field attracted the attention of major European clubs, including Manchester United. In 2003, Ronaldo moved to Manchester United, and it was here that he became known on the international scene. He helped the club win numerous titles, including the Champions League and Premier League. Later, he moved to Real Madrid, where he made his name as one of the greatest players in the history of football. However, in the midst of all that success, Ronaldo has never forgotten his childhood in Madeira and the insults of his teachers. In an interview, he once said, "I had a lot of people who didn't believe in me when I was a kid, but I used their doubts as fuel. I want to prove them wrong." A few years after becoming a world star, Ronaldo returned to his old school in Madeira for a charity event. There he meets several of his former teachers, including one who once insulted his family. The teacher, who is now retired, looked embarrassed when he saw Ronaldo. He realizes that the boy he once despised has now become one of the greatest icons in football history. Ronaldo, who has always shown great magnanimity, does not hold grudges. When asked about the teacher, he simply smiled and said, "Everyone makes mistakes, but sometimes negative words can be the biggest motivation." This story is proof that insults and doubts from others do not have to be an obstacle to achieving dreams. For Ronaldo, the insult was precisely the impetus to prove that he was able to reach the top. And today, he is a symbol of hard work, dedication, and determination to go beyond any limits given by the world.